So this is a typical workstation setup in the computer networking laboratory. We've got the PCs on the top of the desk, and we've also got the PCs underneath the desk, which are the networking laboratory PCs. Now we simply switch between them by using a KVM switch, which switches the mouse and keyboard from one PC to the other. Now if we want to do a laboratory using real networking equipment, we have to do some patching. Now we leave the cable, this white cable here is the university PC, so we leave that connected. This cable here is connected to the Ethernet port on the networking laboratory PC. And then we've got a console cable. This light blue cable is the console cable that we can use, and that's plugged into the serial port on the PC on the top of the desk. So we can use that to run something like hyperterminal or putty to console into a router or switch in our cabinet. Now if we want to patch over a PC to a Ethernet port on a router or switch, we just simply change these ports over here. And if we go to the corresponding ports in our over in our cabinet in the patch panels, you can see that we've got our faculty or university PC here. We've got our networking PC. We leave that connected because that's connected into a common switch in the whole lab, so we leave that connected. But if you want to do the patching, first of all I'm going to patch the console cable. So that's the middle one here. This is this one, number 67. And I'm going to plug that into the console on one of these routers here. So that's going into the console port on the router. Now, if I want to patch the PC, I'm going to take this red cable. Remember, that's the Ethernet port from the PC now. I'm going to plug it into one of these switch ports here. And then I'm going to take a cable from one of the other switch ports on the same switch, and I'm going to plug it into a gigabit Ethernet port on this router here. So we're all connected, and we've got our serial ports on the routers connected there, and so we've got a console port that we can use to program our router using Cisco iOS commands, and we've also got connectivity to our PC using this, which is going from our switch patched through to the PC on this port here, which corresponds with the same socket on the bench in the laboratory. And we're ready to go, and we just need to do that for however many PCs and routers that we need to configure for our laboratory configuration.